everybody, Miss Godfrey here. I am going to do a read aloud for the practice test for Monday. If anyone wants to use it, you are welcome to. But if you get read aloud for an accommodation, you know who you are. Make sure you watch the video. If you don't, you're welcome to use it too. All right, number one, traits are passed to you through A, your genes are how traits are passed to you. B, poor eyesight is an inherited trait. That one has nothing to do with how traits are passed to you. And the first one literally says how traits are passed to you. So I'm thinking the first one's right. C, your parents passed down the genes for hair color, eye color, height, and freckles. That one could be right, but this one literally says traits are passed to you, traits are passed to you. And then D, dogs inherit traits from their parents. I think the best answer for that one is A, but you guys can decide. Number two, an inherited trait in fish but not in humans is, well, now if I'm going to be slick and predict, I know that fish can swim without being taught, but you have to teach a baby human how to swim. So I would say, see if that's there. Yep, see it right there? The ability to swim. All right, number three. Baby giraffes typically look like their parents because A, your parents passed down the genes for hair color, height, and freckles. I bet there's one that's better. B, giraffe parents pass on inherited traits to their offspring. The question's about giraffes, and that one says giraffe parents. C, kittens inherit some of their traits from mom and some from dad. That question's about giraffes. D, the food it likes. Knowing to go outside to eliminate waste. I'm thinking since the question is about giraffes, your answer should be about giraffes. All right, number four. Dogs have most of the same traits as their parents because A, dogs inherit traits from their parents. That sounds pretty good to me, right? Because we all inherit things from our parents. B says your parents pass down the genes for hair color, height, and freckles, but that one's about dogs. C, Hitchhiker's Thumb. This one's not about Hitchhiker's Thumb. And D, color blindness. So it's not about color blindness either. All right, number five. Hitchhiker's Thumb, inherited trait or learned behavior / impacted by your environment. Well, I know from the GIM kit that Hitchhiker's Thumb is inherited. So all I have to do is look for the one that said Hitchhiker's Thumb is an inherited trait. All right, number six. A characteristic of a dog that is learned from its environment is, all right, so I know dogs like the things about the way they look, like their hair and their spots and stuff. That's inherited, but something that they learn might be like dogs have to learn how to go outside to go to the bathroom. They might learn what food they like. Oh, look, there's B. The food it likes and how to go outside to go to the bathroom. Good prediction. All right, number seven. The ability to hit a ball or play sports, is that inherited or learned? Well, I think y'all have coaches to teach you how to play sports and hit balls and things like that. So if it wasn't learned, why would you even have a coach? So I think that the ability to hit a ball is learned. All right, number eight. Jordan and his sisters can roll their tongues and play the piano. His mother and his brother cannot roll their tongues nor play the piano. We cannot predict that his dad will piano, because piano is something that you learned. It's not inherited. So we cannot predict that dad can play the piano. Oop, I found it right there. All right, number nine. Color blindness is, that's one of the things, right? We took a colorblind test. So I know that's inherited. All right, so, I found it. Yeah. All right, number 10, fearing spiders. Remember I made a video about how babies don't even get scared about spiders. They just pick them up and sometimes they even stick them in their mouth. All right, so I think you have to learn to fear spiders. Oh, I see that right there. All right, number 11, needing to wear glasses or having poor eyesight. I know that my kids have bad eyes and my dad has bad eyes and I have bad eyes. So I'm pretty sure it's inherited. Look at that right there. All right, number 12, your hair color, height, and freckles are passed down from your parents. Look, passed down the genes for hair color, height, and freckles. All right, number 13, the shape of your nose and earlobes You can't do anything about that or teach yourself to have different nose or different earlobes. So I'm going to say those are inherited. All right, number 14. Jordan and his sisters can roll their tongues and play the piano. His mother and his brother cannot roll their tongues nor play the piano. So we can predict that his dad can probably. Well, we can't predict that his dad can play the piano because that is something you have to learn to do. But we could predict that his dad can roll his tongue because that's inherited. I see that. All right, number 15. Some characteristics about your face that are inherited are your face's color, the length of hair. Oh, wait a minute. That ear hair and ear length and the ability to wag. No, that's not your face. The food you like, freckles, eye color, and dimples. Probably that one because it's 3 things all about your face. All right, number 16. Amber and her mother are both tall with black hair and brown eyes. They're also great cooks. Which characteristic is most likely learned? Oh, well, I know my mom taught me how to cook, so I'm going to say cooking. All right, number 17. Some characteristics of dogs that are inherited from their parents are, remember that's the one with like the tail wagging and stuff like that? All right, color, length of hair, ear length, and wag. There you go. All right, a characteristic about your hair that is not inherited is probably the way you style it, because I can change my style like right now, put it up in a ponytail the way I usually do. All right, so the characteristic that's not inherited, look right there, hairstyle, there it is. All right, we're going to stop and do the rest of it in a second video.